Yo, what's up, man? It's Panda and welcome back to another video, which is a little bit different to what I normally do, but I thought I would do a bit of a kind of future of Apex video slash channel update all rolled into one, seeing as it's been ages since I've uploaded a video, and probably why I want to do the channel update is to talk about why that is. But we'll start off with the kind of future of Apex, because my last video was pretty down on it. I was talking about how it's pretty much a dead game, wasn't enjoying it. I don't think many people were, like the casual players, like myself. And the footage in the background is of one of the last LTMs, I think the one before the current one, where you had the kind of tiered loot, the tiered weapon loot, and I've put this footage in because I think this potentially could be the future of Apex, what we see in the future, because we know Apex likes to try out its potential future, changes in LTM modes, like they did with the Evo shields. I think they fetched that out as like an Evo, as a limited time mode, and then obviously fetched the game in permanently, and it was a great addition. And I think this could be the next big thing. Now, personally, I'm a big fan of this kind of tiered loot thing with the weapons, because I know traditionally battle royales have been kind of pick up a weapon, you got to kind of gather attachments where you can to build up the perfect gun, and then steamroll someone who's just dropped with nothing or hasn't looted anything. And this just helps so much. Like off drop, you've immediately got, if you're looking to get like a purple weapon, or even if you just pick up the white tier, low like tier weapon, you've already got like a flatline with a HCOG on, a white mag, and a stock, making the gun like really good to use early on in the game. To be honest, like in one of these footage of this game, I have a white tier R301 that I use all the way to the end, and it serves me perfectly. I'm not spending 10 hours looking for, a purple like light mag or a blue light mag. Instead I've got one there immediately. It just saves time from having to run around and loot everything. And when I was playing this mode, I found the loot to be the best it's ever been in terms of batteries were absolutely everywhere. There was med kits, because the all the crap was taken off the floor. You were able to fill the loot pool with like so much more, it just made it so much better. So if they bring this in permanently, I could potentially see that happening, and I wouldn't be against it. It's almost similar to how Fortnite do theirs. I think they have some kind of like tiered weapon system from when I remember the one game that I've played of it. And yeah, I'm not against it. And with the changes to the the crafter, where you can no longer craft, weapons or, rotational, heavy mags in there and stuff like that. It makes you think that maybe they're doing this so they can clear up the loot pool and bring in future new weapons that they can put on the floor, because there's only so much space that you can put loot in, and clearing up all the attachments would definitely help out on that. I'd also like to talk about the changes to what they've done this season in terms of changing the shields and changing of the perk systems and stuff like that. And I'm a big fan. I think everyone is. I don't think anyone can complain about what they've done. They've sprung like a fresh bit of new life into the game. It's sprung back me playing it again. I've gone from playing maybe once a week to, a few times a week now, maybe most days, to be fair. Just felt nice, new and fresh, a new game to play again almost. I really like it. I think, some really, really good perk changes that they've made. I love the, the kind of Pathfinder one where you get the attack reset after knock. I know his first one's a bit useless with the different things that he can scan, but I suppose that's a kind of trade-off for the really good one that he gets. And I like that they've staggered it so that you only get that purple shield as well. It makes you, have to either find some of these charging points where you boost up your shield, or go take a fight and try and wipe out as many squads as you can so you get the better shields. Really like that. And speaking of shields, I'm a big fan of the changes, what they've done. At first I was kind of like, oh, you'll be wandering around on white shields for ages because there's so much damage to try and get it to a red. I was worried. My main worry was that the lobbies would die incredibly quick, because I feel like a lot of players will be stuck on white shields, and the really good ones will be immediately on purples and reds and just absolutely destroy the lobbies. But it's not been too bad. The pub lobbies, some died pretty quick, some stayed alive. It's not been as as horrific as I thought it would be. And the fact that the armor swap thing, where you kind of get the level of armor back into your shield instead of like a full shield swap, that just makes things so much better for like end of a fight. You don't have to worry about dropping your red to pick up a purple. You basically pick up the purple and just heal one shield cell to get your red back. It's solid change. highly, kind of love that change that they've made there, and I think it's one of the pretty much better ones they've ever made in Apex, and a real kind of game changer. So yeah, that's pretty much the future of Apex. I think I think they may potentially bring in this tier weapon loot system. I think that'll be the next step that they make. Depends what the rest of the feedback's been from the community. So I wouldn't be surprised if it does come in on a permanent basis. I think the rest of the game, like I say, with the change of the thing, has made it nice, made it fresh again. I do still hate the fact that SBM is so strong in pubs. Like, most of the time, you have one good game where you drop, I'd say even a minimum of 5 kills. You straight away just get put into these super sweaty lobbies. And even when you're just dying off rip, when you're trying to challenge on drop or anything like that, you just like immediately getting put back into the sweaty lobbies. So, I'm not one of those people that tries to die immediately to get a easy lobby, which I know some people are like on Apex. I'm not one of them. Instead, I just keep dying to the really good players, get 3 kills, and then keep in them lobbies. So yeah, it's always rough, and that brings us on to why I've not been uploading. So because of these super sweaty lobbies, I've been struggling to drop any like real high damage games. On top of the fact that I've not wanted to play the game. I mean, this season has brought me back because of the changes and stuff, but before that, I've not played at all. Like, the last video that I dropped, I've probably played a handful of games since then, and that was like, halfway through last season. So, yeah, that's pretty much why I've not been uploading anything whatsoever. However, we have got quite a few videos to drop soon, a couple of 4K videos, well, road to 4K videos, purely because I've been playing ranked, right? Pubs has been, like I say, pretty sweaty. All three, me, Jay, and Fish have been on, and we thought, you know what, we're just going to chill out, we're just going to take a nice, casual time in ranked, and yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've now hit platinum, so games are getting a little bit harder, a few decent players in there, so might not be able to get many 4Kable games back out of that, but the games before that in the super hard bronze lobbies, yeah, we dropped some good games, so expect a few videos coming out of there. And as well, I have dropped a few decent pub games, but they haven't been like 4K damage wise. However, I might bring in like a new kind of series where it's like game of the week or something like that, where I kind of highlight these games where we might not got loads of damage, still respectable, like 2,500 or something, but we've probably dropped like a ton of kills, like 11-12 kills, so I might chuck them in as well, because I think they're pretty decent games, and yeah, just something to upload and watch whilst we wait for a potential 4K video to come out. But yeah, that's kind of an update to the channel, to how I feel about Apex, everything like that, and yeah, hope you've enjoyed listening to my voice for the last 9 minutes, 8 minutes, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.